Honestly, the more you move it, the worse it's gonna get.
Yeah, probably.
It doesn't really have good grip. You might actually
You
hold.
have a mic stand?
That's why it's falling off.
Sorry. Wait.
You cough directly into the mic.
It's like,
And like fucking Jim carrying the mask.
I could see that it was genuinely though, that you got confused. You were like, I'm about to cough. Let me make sure to get it in.
Yeah. Stupid.
They have these. Some people I've seen online. They have like a pedal, like a wall pedal, but it's a cough switch. When you-
For like
Is it
recording shows?
Yeah.
I would just do mine and put like the cough from Black Sabbath, like Sweet Leaf. Like real
That'd be crazy
Down.
to be on a podcast where you have to like play Time Crisis at the same time. They're like, no, you got to use the pedal if you want to stand up. Reload. Let go of the pedal. Reload.
Dude, time,
Oh shit! The X Rangers.
dude, Time Crisis was the game I think I've spent the most money on in an arcade. It was Time Crisis 2, and it was my first lock-in at Peter Piper Pizza.
Are you sure it's not Iron Maiden?
On Airs?
Pinball?
No, well, it's probably broken now.
On airs?
No, it was the one where
Staples?
like Dick's is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a Peter Piper there.
It was fucking sick. It was
Yeah.
on the corner. That was my first bat I saw at the walk-in. At the lock-in. So
Oh,
we
you
went
got
there-
it. You got. Did you?
I mean, come on.
what did you guys do at a lock-in? I know what lock-ins are. I never went to them.
Oh, you never went to one?
No.
So basically,
Debauchery?
it was just
No, it's just a bunch of
no. So I did.
12-year-olds
It's like
eating more candy than they should and
Dude,
like fucking
they had
running
full
around.
size. They had
They
full
made
size
pizza.
Yeah, just eat
Yeah.
pizza and drink soda.
And you would stay up all night.
So it
Yeah.
was. I went in at
Well,
midnight.
no, by 5, everybody.
Right? It was like 5 or 6.
Well, no, it was open. You're there for whatever time, but it was by the end of it. All the kids are like,
But what were you
Yeah,
saying?
it was summer, so you go in at midnight. I went in at midnight, and then the first hour and a half is like pizza and soda, of course, and then like sometimes they would run out of pepperoni. It was really frustrating, and they wouldn't make more. It was really frustrating.
Peter,
So I just eat cheese.
he was a fat kid.
dude,
Yeah, I
Peter
was
Piper
very
pizza is like
So is Randy.
it's so good because once it hits your lips, it's so good. No, but it's like you can eat a lot of it before you get full, but then like once you hit the limit, it like the cheese expands.
That
And you're
bread.
just kind of like, yeah, you just, all of a
Yeah.
sudden like you go from like, yeah, I ate like fucking 8 slices, and then you're like, oh, like
yeah.
That's how I
fucking
feel right now.
rock shits. Like you just literally drop like fucking
It's the-
sorcerer stones.
It's the Dr. Pepper soaking into all that bread in your stomach, as well as the carbonation expanding. It's just like
amazing.
surprised nobody's exploded
Plus all
yet,
the
like
gum
children.
balls.
What were you getting? Like you had free range at the fucking machines.
So,
What would you get?
yeah.
Like, would you mix them? Were you one of those fucking
I
weirdo
did that.
kids? that
I
like,
literally did
oh,
that.
me
at Peter
Power
Piper.
Inspiration. It's a lock-in. Anything goes.
We
It
swore
was
we
crazy.
found the recipe to taste like beer. You mix this soda and that soda. Beer, man. Never tasted a beer in my
It's like,
life.
yeah, it tastes terrible.
No, it's
Y'all
That
were
was-
all fat kids.
I was fat.
And
But he's a fat kid.
No, I was a skinny kid and became a fat adult. It's like reverse. That
I
sucks.
was
I'd rather be a
fat as
fat kid than a
fuck.
fat
Yeah, me
man. I'm a
I
fat
weighed
man.
more when I was like 13, 14 than I do right now.
I was
Yeah.
like 90 pounds when I was
That's
crazy.
cool. I like that.
Your beat
Sounds like you could do some major like bunny hops.
little fucking
I
twerk.
couldn't. I couldn't do bunny hops too heavy. I would just like lift up the first inch of my bike, and I was like, that was sick.
I just imagine school bullies like messing with you. They're like, "Hey, wimp, like, stop hula hooping!" Like, just like this weird little skinny kid that does weird shit.
None of the kids would let him ollie on their skateboard. He snapped so many.
I did break my friend's Jeremy's. I broke his. It was a girl board or something with trucks on it. Girl, the brand, skateboard brand.
I was like,
But I broke his. I think it was
I
Thunder.
broke a girl.
I broke
in
his
half.
Thunder trucks trying to do like a primo.
Wait, you broke his?
I
board
broke
and
his.
truck?
No, not the. Nah, it was just the truck, not his.
The
not a
truck
broke?
vehicle. Yeah, the truck broke.
What
I-
are we
Interesting.
talking about?
skateboard.
On the
He's so
skateboard.
fat.
I
that
know what
the board didn't break. The
metal-
wheels, the axle.
Yeah.
Well, no. I went. Look, I
The
landed.
bearing shattered.
Exploded.
They disintegrated. Holy shit! He's that's like
Vapor.
like, ah!
He was just standing there with just smoke.
Look at a fucking 80s movie when they get zapped by a laser. It's like.
Like 9/11.
Nobody said anything. We just went inside Eckerd's and got some Andes mints, and that was it. We just didn't talk about
Eckerd's?
it.
He wasn't mad.
Andes, like
He
the
was-
kind they
Said
have
went
at
inside Eckerd's.
Eckerd's before
Holy shit,
CVS.
that's a
What
yeah.
the
Cool.
fuck? Eckerd's is like
Dude,
Mervin's or
Tell me
Wieners
how
or
old
something.
you are,
Dude.
What,
Yeah.
What was Eckerd's? It was like Walgreens.
Before CVS.
Man, that's a
They got bought
fucking
out.
Cool.
I heard. I
It was
heard
the
that in
blue
South
pill
Jersey.
logo with the white lettering said Eckerd's.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
How about that?
We used to
throwback,
skate on
dude.
the side of Eckerd's at Airline in Alameda, like right where I live. Sketchy. But yeah, my friend got pissed off and he had anger issues and he threw his skateboard into the side all the way on the like 15, 20 feet up into the wall and it got stuck in the fucking wall. He threw it so hard and we were just laughing after that. He wasn't even mad.
Was
we
your
were just-
friend with anger issues a fat boy too?
No, he was skinny. And
Usually
he,
fat boys have anger.
I'd be fucking
Yeah, I
mad
was-
at you,
I
dude,
wasn't
'cause
angry.
that shit was so expensive.
we got it down.
You got like a board a year if you were lucky. If you actually
Yeah.
got into skateboarding, they're fucking expensive.
They were expensive at the time. Like a skateboard was like $70, which
Yeah.
is a lot now. Man,
Yeah.
that must have been I don't know.
You could get like I remember I had the CCS magazines. Did y'all ever
Yes.
pull
Yeah.
those? Dude?
The only mail
I
you
got into
got
like the
as a
fashion, the
12-year-old.
culture. And I was like, I'm gonna skateboard. I was skateboarding. I was like 11, and like I never got good, but I fucking loved doing it. I did it for like at least like 15 years, pretty solid.
Even though I was decent.
Really,
I can never
Best
prove
trick.
it. I won't dare.
best trick.
I didn't get past like the kickflip pop shove it.
Yeah.
Aerial kickflips.
I guess, but I could do really nice kickflips off of stuff.
That's
That's
impressive.
cool.
I seriously,
I
I think
know.
I've landed a kickflip maybe like 3 times, and it was like the ugliest, shittiest. Like barely did it. I was like, oh, like I couldn't.
Yeah.
I wanted to do one of those fucking sexy, slow, like pop, clip, and catch,
Smooth.
and then slap it. I never.
Yeah.
I was
My
in love with
wildest
that
dreams.
shit.
I got
love
you.
My
skateboarding.
I think I got 6 kick flips in my repertoire, but 3 of them were in the grass. Like I would just skate in the grass because I was my driveway was slanted and I was like I didn't have any balance because of fat boy, so I would just go kick flip in the grass and ollie in the grass.
Were they at least pretty?
No, maybe like one pretty kick flip. I did do a couple ollies like a couple of months ago. It was like about 8 months
Oh,
ago.
you're fucking stupid. I won't even like roll. I won't even roll down the street. I love
The
skateboarding
ollie,
so
standing
much, I'm
still
scared of it.
ollies. I've never nailed anything moving. So
You never nailed anything moving. What are you, a necrophiliac?
more like a copophiliac. Just kidding.
I mean,
Pause.
Sorry.
live.
Live on the what? CNN.
It's live with David Muir on ABC.
Of course.
Back in the day. Okay, do you remember any shows? No.
We used to watch the Mexican stand-up comedy. The
What
Valley.
on public access here?
Well, not like public access, but the cheap Mexican channel in Brownsville. Like when I was like in middle school, you would see Fluffy before he got and doing like
Did you ever watch public access, dude? Do you remember what I'm talking about? Dude, there was like a legit public access back in the day on cable where like on Channel 10, it was like true public access to where maybe not within the city, but I would say within like a couple.
in South Texas.
Yeah, that like people had their own show. I remember that, dude. If anybody remembers this show, it's called like Benny's Hill or some shit, and it was literally like nerdy kind of like they seem chill, but it's like kids that wanted to put on a show, kind of like this shit that we're doing right now.
Theater
like,
kids.
but
in
they were doing like back when they were
1997.
back when they were kids and they were actually getting on TV like oh no one watches, like I saw it, I remember that.
Well,
That's
back
crazy.
then it was so hard. Like this is easy. They were fucking. You had to rent cameras and go to an actual studio. Like it
No,
was
no,
so
no,
hard
no.
to get on cable access.
It was like it was almost like a variety
But-
skit, almost like skit show of like them just doing shit around their neighborhood with like
Sure.
maybe their
But
parents'
they're
camera.
still shooting on like that's expensive equipment. It was not accessible back then.
No,
all
I
I'm
know, I
saying.
know.
I
Yeah,
just
you
think it's
had, like, a-
crazy to think about how hard that shit must have been. Back then.
Yeah.
I
To
can't believe-
get into cable access, you got to go talk to some guy or go to an office or something.
I feel like it would be easier to get past some of those things though, like because of like maybe the lack of stuff. Like that's what public access was for.
Yeah.
I feel like was like you could easily get on there because it was public. Not many people watch it. I had a plethora of television channels to look at. I never really watched public access. Every now
That
and
dude
then.
said plethora.
Yeah, it's a plethora. I think it was like a Godzilla character. Plethora. He was a villain. That's Ebera. Godzilla
Mothra.
versus Plethora.
Mothra.
Mothra. It's like a crab.
The trash guy name, the garbage puke man.
JB.
No.
Sorry.
God damn it!
That was my
Sorry.
uncle. He worked for
Oh,
the
bitch.
I
sanitation
saw it
department.
too. I was like,
I'll
oh, he
try one more
fucking
time.
just laid it right here. I'm gonna kick
I-
the
Who was the
shit
name
out
of
of
the
it.
stupid idiot guy?
Oh, Randy.
I'll make you Randy.
There was a trash like a nuclear cum bucket like mute Godzilla kaiju monster.
I thought you were talking about you again. Zoink. Zoink.
Is that garbage?
Boing.
Bing,
Yo.
pow.
Is that Garbage Pail Kids Godzilla? Was he on there?
What's he called?
What JB was talking about?
Oh.
So back to the lock-in.
No, back to
So
the
that was my
skateboarding. We
first
already passed the
murder.
lock.
Oh
when
shit!
I-
Yeah, we dripped off
No,
the lock-in.
There wasn't anything else. It was just.
Hold on, did you go to lock-ins? You look like a lock-in kid. You did? What the fuck, dude? I feel like I missed out. You know, like people, some kids go to sleepaway camp.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like I missed out
No,
on a
you're right.
whole experience
It's
of like
it's a-
childhood
it's a
of like
one.
you never went. Your parents didn't just like give you $10 and drop you off at like a
Imagine doing that.
restaurant.
Imagine
They
doing that
dropped
to
you off
y'all's
at a
kids.
restaurant.
You would never do that with your kids. Like you, Chuck E. Cheese can have you for the
Dude,
night.
yeah,
That's
I say it all the
crazy.
time. Like,
I'd be
I'm being
nervous.
funny, but I'm like, dude, my kids are fucking
Yeah.
like they wouldn't know how to like
Not get
legitly.
molested.
Yeah, exactly. Or
do
like,
they still do
not even-
lock-ins?
Not even just
I don't
that.
think
Like,
so.
no,
Those are-
I don't think so. But
They have to be
still, like,
illegal. Like, dude,
You want
imagine
some
like
candy? Sure.
no, but imagine like some fucking pedophile being like, "This is the perfect job for me."
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like
I
I
want
send
some-
my kid to a
Give us
fucking
Chuck
like
E. Cheese.
lock-in, like yeah, just leave him with these people that work at Peter Piper for overnight 8
Should we
hours.
check their backgrounds or make sure they have credentials? No, they're
Nah,
Yeah,
makes,
dude.
He
Got
makes a
pizza.
fucking
Dude,
wonderful
it's
pizza.
$10 and we can finally do that shit we wanted to do.
The guy's like, "You want some free tokens, buddy?" He's like, "The games are free, Mister." Like, damn.
Leave me alone.
It's like the kid on Billy Madison when Norm Macdonald spraying him with the water hose. I don't even know.
I don't
you,
even
mister."
know you.
Go
Who are
feed that
you,
donkey some
mister?
beer.
Yeah, that was like that. They used to have the photo booth in there. That was my first time like watching like two like 11, 12-year-olds like making out. They were like making out in the photo booth.
That was your first time. When was the last time?
That was the same time. Personally,
That's not how you made it sound.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. That was right next to the candy machine. They had full-size candy bars. It was really easy to win. It was $1, so you basically like
Pay for what you get.
That's the secret. That's how you get kids in your van.
They were-
Full size
Exactly.
candy bars.
I'm just waiting for the
Yeah.
part of the story Jake's gonna be like, "That's where I saw my first boob." Peter Piper pizza lock-in. The triple P lock-in.
He's got a picture of it on his Game Boy camera.
You,
That.
you just had
Oh,
like,
dude.
you're just at school being like getting hyped with your boys like the lock-ins is fucking we locking in. We hit the triple P and locking in and everyone's all like whoa, whoa, whoa,
And the
whoa,
poor
whoa,
kid who
whoa.
was abused. Like I used to pretend I wasn't locked in, and they would just lock me in the closet.
He's all
This
like
pizza's so good. Chewing on a sock, crying.
he does the song. He's like, "We want to wish him a very, very happy birthday."
And they pull him out. They're like, "Why do all my Christmas decorations have Parmesan on it? What is going on?"
What's the Parmesan?
Because he was eating the
He's
fake
seen
pizza.
the
He was
lock-in.
You
imagining.
get Parmesan.
After his
They threw him in the closet with Parmesan. They're like,
The pepper flakes.
She's like, "Can I go to the lock-in?" He's like, "Here you go. There's the Parmesan. Look, it's real."
After the first time he got locked in, he got better at it. He had a lot of. He's like, "I'm bringing my own Parmesan."
I remember from a lock-in.
BYOP.
I'm the oldest one here, so the old man. The lock-in I would have been at is literally like 93. Gumballs. Do you remember the watermelon gumballs? It was
they
a
had the
regular gumball,
stripes.
but it had the stripes. And it
Yeah.
looked like a watermelon. That was it. Crazy.
Mike.
Mike is falling. Oh my.
Good eye.
Crawling in. Yeah, I can't see him. I'm holding the mic like a fucking mic stand.
I like skateboarding.
Alon, did
I
you
like the
skateboard? You
skateboard.
didn't skateboard, right? You were a
Not
jock.
really.
You ever skateboard?
You were a
I
jock.
didn't.
You played football.
Did you win?
He's like, I played trumpet.
When you
I played trombone.
Played
Dang, that's crazy.
On the same team, like against.
this is football.
What position was it? Tight end.
Missionary.
A sex position.
I was.
Do you line?
Dude, that was okay. So I played football. Oh, go ahead.
No way. You played football?
Yeah, continue your story real quick.
All fat kids played
I
football.
played in middle school.
I didn't.
and
I tried. I have a
I
story.
was I played tackle, you know, the offensive and defensive because everybody failed the fucking school, and so we just had like 13 players. It was like no difference
13
between offense and defense. They were so tired. But I played left tackle or right tackle, I don't know. But there was this other kid
Were you
named
on the left or right
Keon.
side?
If he ever hears this, he so basically we did a play, and I think I was supposed to block the running back, and so I didn't make the block, and they blamed it. And so the quarterback got hit really hard, or the running back got hit really hard, and he got a concussion, and everybody got mad at this other dude. But I think it was my fault, and nobody like realized it. It's pretty sad. And then, like
what
I,
was the quarterback's name?
the quarterback was David
Christ,
Trudeau.
no,
He didn't get
He's
hit.
in a wheelchair.
Adrian something. I forgot his name. Adrian Montez. Adrian something. But anyways, it was fucking. He was like laying on the floor for like 5 minutes. Like he was fucked up. And everybody got mad at this black dude named Keon. They were like, "Great job, Keon." And it was like my fault. So I feel really bad. If you hear this,
So-
Keon, I'm sorry.
So you decided to apologize, like on our random
decades
podcast, like
How many years ago
We
was
were
that?
Holy
we were talking
shit.
about football. I thought now was a
What if
good
that
time.
changed the trajectory of
Of
his
that
whole
dude's life.
He's in prison right now.
Yeah,
And
dude.
he thinks all the way back.
He's
Man,
like-
ever since that time I got blamed, man. I got friend, man.
He's like, if I ever see,
Oh, shit.
if I ever see Keon again, I swear to God.
I swear to God.
And for some reason they listen to podcasts in jail, and he hears, he's like, "Wait, what? Jacob Salas? Why does that name sound
I say
familiar?"
my whole name there now. Now they know.
Jacob
over.
Salads.
I told you.
He's like, I've been hiding out in Russia this whole time.
He'd be like the West Memphis 3. They'll let him out of jail now because you came forward.
He's just there doing dips, like he's just doing dips.
It's like Cape Fear. I'm gonna get him.
Repeating those names.
Jacob
All the
Salads.
Bible verse tattoos.
Repent. Right?
He's like, I've tattooed my hit list on my chest. There's only one name on it now. Jake Salas.
and it's
Jacob
like
Andrew Salas.
and it's around the nipple. It's like in a circle around the
Like it's
nipple. It's
artsy
not
as
like
fuck because I
one.
found myself in jail.
When did y'all meet? How old were y'all?
What? Who? Oh, it's a funny story.
What you mean, y'all?
Ooh,
It was
cute.
cute.
Is that
Is
a,
it?
It was at a quaint little cafe in Paris.
It's what the movie
Yeah,
called.
smoking
Eating
cigarettes, espresso, eating sausages.
I was studying literature, and he was in the army.
Cute. What grade were y'all in?
Why are you asking me this?
I want to know.
Yeah, why are you hesitant to tell
Don't
us?
deflect. Just
Are
tell
you
us the
a
story.
Are you a spook?
Whoa. Because it's Halloween.
Yeah,
that's what I'm Spooky. saying,
It's too early.
Spooky spook.
Okay, I'll tell the story. So it was the 3rd grade.
The girls were picking on me again, and Falana came and was like, "Why don't you leave him alone? He's not that."
Then they beat him up too.
They beat the shit out of both of us.
Y'all were in the same hospital room together.
Brittany hits hard, huh?
I like to think y'all were like adopted together. Y'all went to like a school, kind of like Harry Potter, but without all the gay shit. Like y'all.
We
were,
lived a whole life conjoined, but we were strangers. parallel.
That's fucking non-related conjoined twins.
You just come up with that. That's
One
good.
day we finally just become conscious of like, hey, what's up, dude? Like, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go home. You let's go home too. It's like, let's go together. Weird. That's the shit. Me too.
Like, can you drop me off in front of the mall? He's like, no, I want to go to the back. Go to
Hey,
different.
but for real though, the first time I saw the and I feel bad saying wrong way to say it, the two-headed girl. One girl but two heads.
Is that the one where like the heads
Yeah,
are going
Oh.
split,
that
or
shape,
they're
yeah, it's like that way. Yeah, they were on TV. They're famous. Oh, dude, I legit almost like cried tears. Like I felt so bad. I was like, oh,
That's okay. One of them got married, and the other one's still
it's so
unmarried.
twisted. And you know the other thing that on TV that makes me cry is this was like in 2001, the drunk driving commercial. And she's like, I was a young, sexy Mexican, blah blah blah, drunk driver. And then she pulls the picture away, and her face is just melting. Like, it's her after all the surgeries. Like, there's no nose, just a whole like super fucking burnt victim. Like, it's really.
I
like,
do remember that.
It's graphic. Yeah,
Oh my
on fire. Yeah,
fucking
she was on
God.
Oprah and shit, and it's
Yeah.
just jarring out of nowhere. You're just there. Oh, I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
what's going on? Drunk driving, just her picture, and then like that. Oh, fuck! It scared the shit out of me. I
And
was
then
so
you went
fucked.
into
I
the
was
corner store,
so
bought
bad.
your beer, and continued to drive drunk.
Drove home drunk. No, I was 14.
Well, they had it on the corner store. I remember that too. Going to Stripes when it was something else
Oh
before
yeah, it was on a
Stripes.
poster board.
Yeah, they had them on the papers and shit. I do remember walking past that, going to get like deep fried burritos, 2 for 99 cents. It was like 2002 or some
Imagine
shit.
if she got burnt in a deep fried burrito accident.
Don't
It was an
That one.
anti-burrito.
accidentally
That's fucking
accidentally
crazy.
wrap yourself in large
Don't eat
tortillas and
fried
play near
burrito.
hot grease.
I think the only thing like close to that I've seen is to help them out, and one of the dudes was cleaning the fryers, and almost like elbow fucking.
You serious?
Yeah, dude, it was. I guess he was like trying to stop himself, but he slipped, fell in, dude, and like got like
That's so
fucking
bad.
horrible.
Like, that's
It
like
was
a horror
horrifying.
movie.
That's what's fucking crazy about like when you're growing up, you have these like psyche changes to where like when you're young, you'll think a certain level of what's scary in your mind of things that happen. Like movies and stories tell you like, oh, it's monsters, it's this and that. But then like
Yeah.
some real shit happens, you're like, oh fuck, like real life is way scarier than like made
Yeah.
up fantasy scary.
It is.
And now, then you get old, and I'm legit like terrified of slipping and hitting my head on.
Yeah, that's
Like
crazy.
I'm not like it's not like, oh, there's a fucking serial killer's gonna slip my throat. No, I just, what if I fucking fall off the ladder?
Yeah. What if I
Dude.
slip in the shower and fucking bang my head
yeah.
and bleed out or drown because I'm just some random shit?
That's why those accident movies were so
Final Destination.
connected. Yeah, people really resonated with people. It seemed like a clever but stupid gag, but yeah, in hindsight, now that you're old, it's like, no, that's just being old. Once you get 40, like, if you got my knees, I gotta be careful.
Fuck, it's getting cold. Huh?
Remember jumping off the
Yeah,
counter at
that's
the
the
bar
thing.
when you open the door, Flan? You open the door to the bar, and then you just go like this off the counter.
Oh God.
Now, like, I'm like,
You're like, that's 6 inches down. I'm not about to fucking jump down that shit.
oh, did you see the the video of the girl? Because we were talking about the burn accident. I showed it to you for sure. PSA from Canada. You gotta wear. Tomorrow I'm supposed to get married, but I had my accident, and she slips and pours like a 50.
Oh
It's
yeah, I just saw that
water.
like 2 days ago. Yeah.
It's like overly gruesome. It's just supposed to be a safety commercial, like work accident.
Does her skin just
Yes.
like
Yes.
fucking
But
peel off?
It's funny. 'Cause it's,
It's a big ass thing. Big slip.
Yeah, it's just the
yeah,
scream.
like it's a horror movie, but it looks fake as fucking like a cool Robert Rodriguez way. Because the water's so heavy, there's no way. She slipped and fell. It's gonna go straight down. She comes down.
Oh, that's right.
Water all over her face, and then it cuts to a close up of her going, oh, like he said, and it's just so over the top that it's funny. Like her eyeballs are.
Did you ever see that scene from The Watchmen where they do that too?
Yes.
Where the guy
Oh, in the
fucking breaks
jail.
the glass and throws the
Hot water.
hot grease all over the other. Did you ever see that
Yeah,
one?
right in his face.
And he like literally just starts going.
It was that
Like,
corny.
starts
It
blistering.
was like that, but as silly as that, like to where it was just like over the top. A
Yeah.
commercial.
Like psycho. That's crazy for a commercial.
They had those a lot, like PSAs. They used to do like computer generated ones, like in the old days. You know, maybe like in the old days, like fucking 90s or something. They
Gore
were
to scare people.
Yeah.
Or
PETA
is scary.
PETA
It is, but
PETA used to do it all the
manipulate people
time.
with it. Yeah, PETA does it. Like we talked about with the girl getting her face burnt, or even they had the thing called red asphalt. That was
Yeah,
in
yeah.
school.
Oh yeah.
What is red asphalt in a nutshell?
Hard like a driving video about car accidents, and they legit. I never watched it, but they would show you the video when they wheel in the TV
Oh yeah, yeah. Fuck.
from car accidents, like actual gore.
That sounds that sounds like a fucking
careful.
movie, Red Asphalt.
Yeah,
Like that's
and
yeah.
What's funny is that we were talking about it because we were about to make our break-in. You were literally so he was like, "Oh, I hung up on him thinking that was them."
all right, guys.
No,
Okay,
but
come on.
I accidentally hung up on you, but I was like, they're about to.
No, it was a
come in
funny
anyway.
hang up. I understood. Hang up.
No, I
Don't like talking
literally
to you. No,
accidentally
that's
pressed.
No, it was a
okay.
funny gag, and I'm.
You could tell him. Okay.
But real
quit.
quick, rap videos before you go. Have y'all seen rat genre? It's the best thing.
Rat?
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
rats.
algorithm's fucked up.
So you know Pizza Rat, right? You never saw Pizza Rat, the
New York.
internet viral video. Yeah,
Where it's like a rat carrying a slice
That's
of
it,
pizza in
yeah.
his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have seen it. I just said.
You've seen Shower Rat, right? The rat with soapy water. It looks like Splinter because he's standing up and he's scrubbing himself, and it looks creepy because he's washing himself like a human being. That's just how they do it. You haven't seen Shower Rat?
It's like a real like
Yeah, it was just a viral video.
hot footage of like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
legit. Like that's
Fucking
exactly
really-
like he's getting gargling the water. Like, yeah, taking a Bugs Bunny bath. That's how all rats do it apparently. And then he showed me the final rat video, the cheese rat.
It's like a rat crawling out of a can of like it wasn't Rico's apparently. I don't know what kind of cheese, but it was canned
Basically Rico's.
nachos cheese. Yeah.
You know, Rico's brand from the baseball.
He was
games.
like slimy and covered in this like yellow
just
translucent sheen,
Oh,
like looking
God.
around.
like
Damn
drenched
it.
in
It had like a
fucking nacho
jazz
cheese.
background
It's so
to it.
hot, he can't get out because he's all cheese slippery. Anyway, I just thought y'all would like this.
I want to see it. I'll hear
Yeah,
all
look,
this.
Jamie, can you pull
That's
that?
crazy.
No. That's bad results. Do cheese rat. You gotta do it in the right order. If you do rat cheese, it's not.
I thought it was shower rat.
You can do shower rat too.
Oh wow. It's a very. Which one is it?
Yep,
Is it
that's
this
the
one or
one.
this one? This one?
That's how they do it. Isn't that weird?
Whoa. He's literally having like a Homer Simpson bath. A Bugs Bunny. That was a better one. Bugs Bunny bath. That was
Same
that's
shit though. He's
perfect.
like literally like might as well have a loofah. Put shampoo in his hand.
He's like, no, I think I'm gonna go down to the Y.
Rat.
Gotta roll some.
Now you got to see the cheese rat real quick. Go. Walk over there.
Holy crap. It's paste nacho chili cheese. I don't blame him. I just want to bathe in it too, buddy.
No, show him one more time. Let him watch him a couple more times.
I didn't even show you shower rat, did I?
Shower rat.
I'm sorry. Falon, I'm sorry.
I know you're sorry.
It's literally Splinter. Like like it's. I thought it was CGI. I was like, there's no way rats don't stand up. Pulled up a video of like 10 of them in a sink, all doing just how they'll bathe if you give them soap.
This one looks like he's someone's a little friend though.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
If this was my pet, I'd be like, I have like a magic rat.
Yeah.
I think.
You wouldn't know they all do that.
The magic rat, Jafar. I named him
Here's the thing:
Jafar.
it's like cellular
Sorcerer
memory.
Supreme.
That's
Jafar.
fucking crazy.
If you cut out a little tiny bar of soap, I bet you he would.
He'd learn.
Figure it out.
Make him little dinners. That'd be awesome. He has like a little plate, little table on my table.
You think you could teach a raccoon to eat with a fork and knife or chopsticks or whatever?
I already did. My
Bring
daughter.
him out. She just comes out and gets the chicken nuggets.
No, for real. That is. She's just like, we're like sitting at the table. She's in the front. And everyone's chilling. All of a sudden, you look over, running on the tops of the couches, like standing up, walking around. I'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you could get hurt. You could break something. You can fuck up my couches. Did feel like I was talking to Katie Couric.
So let's talk about your first sexual experience.
With each other or separate?
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Dude.
Baby.